What's up, everyone? It's with us again, back at it. What a day, what a day, what a day, man. It's crazy what is happening at the US national trials. Is this a good look for track and field? Will this bring some attention to the sport? Who knows? This can turn out to be something really, really great for the sport in terms of rivalry, because we have a huge rivalry between Kenny Bednarek and Noah Lyles. What a race it was. Crazy things happening, guys. So Noah Lyles and Kenny Bednarek seems to, have beef before this race. If you were paying attention to what was going on social media with the Twitter burner account, etc., you would know that some beef has been between them with Kenny Bednarek and Noah Lyles. Kenny Bednarek pushing Noah Lyles at the end of the race after Noah Lyles gave him the steer down. But I have to admit, Noah Lyles really came back after, nursing his injury during the season, coming back to run 19.63 to win in a world leading time, with Kenny Bednarek second with 19.67. This is amazing. Gotta admit it, this guy shows up when it matters most. This guy is the truth when it comes to being ready on the day, right? He pulled out of the 100 meter. I don't believe that he's ready for the 100 meter, but he's definitely ready for the 200 meter. Mellisa Jefferson with 21.8. It was a good run. However, the way she ran the curve was poor. She literally ran on the outside of the curve. If she could fix that, she would run a faster 200 meter. People are saying that she's going to get the double at the World Championships. I don't think so. I think Julian Alfred will beat her badly in that 200 meter, because Mellisa Jefferson doesn't know how to run the curve properly, and with a Julian Alfred that knows how to run the curve, she will definitely come out on top. That curve run was very horrible curve by Mellisa Jefferson, but it was still good enough for the win, and it was still a good enough time. As it relates to Gabby Thomas coming in third place, it's a very controversial third place. Third, fourth, and fifth place at the same time. You can see that some of the athletes were disgruntled, so that's going to be, I believe that they are going to try and protest this one. I believe they're going to try and protest this third place that Gabby Thomas received. People are saying that they don't think she got the third place. However, based on what I saw with her torso passing the line first, her torso was over the line before the fourth and the fifth place girl, in my opinion. So I believe that it was proper placement for Gabby Thomas. There's a lot of controversy surrounding it so far, but I believe that she definitely got that third place based on my observation. So we'll see how this thing unfolds up until the World Championships. If there are gonna be protests and there are gonna be a lot of back and forth, but we'll see about that. Anyways, back to Noah Lyles and Kenny Bednarek. This is a good rivalry going into the championships. This is gonna be a great rivalry. I believe it's going to set stuff up for everyone to be waiting or to be anxious to watch that 200-meter final. You know, this can also be a problem as it relates to their 4x100-meter relay team, with Noah Lyles and Bednarek being such rivals. It could affect their 4x100-meter team. You know, it could affect the chemistry on the team, unless one is on the anchor and one is on the backstretch. Then probably, you know, that could work. They don't have to really interact with each other. You know, but if one is going to pass the baton to the other, then it can be something that affect them. It could affect the chemistry of their 4x100-meter team. So it might be an issue based on this type of rivalry, because this type of rivalry isn't a friendly one. It's a toxic rivalry that's going on between them. Based on what I'm seeing right now, you know, Bednarek is very upset. Noah Lyles is in his head. It's going to be one to watch. And with someone like, let's see, Tobago in the mix, it's going to be a very entertaining 200 meter to watch. Yeah, I won't be surprised if Noah Lyles and Bednarek keeps the focus on themselves and completely ignore, let's see, Tobago causing him to win. So who knows? It's going to be a very interesting one. Interesting rivalry coming up this World Championships. Huge drama going on, man. Huge drama taking place. A lot of drama in the American track and field space right now as it relates to Sha'Carri and Coleman. Now we have Bednarek and Noah Lyles. A lot of drama going on. But listen, this attention that is coming towards the sport right now, because I believe this race is gonna go viral. So the attention that is coming now in this sport, they can definitely make it work, building up on this rivalry, capitalizing off of it, you know, doing interviews leading up to it about the rivalry. This can be a very entertaining one. Track and field needs the entertainment, so we'll see. Great performance by Noah Lyles. Honestly, I did not expect him to come out and win this one because of the performance that I saw in the 100 meter. You know, because he didn't seem ready. However, he looks ready for the 200 meters. Still unsure of his 100 meter form, but he's someone that you just can't count him out. You cannot count out Noah Lyles. He will always come and perform, you know, at his A game on the day. And so Jamaica, we need to make sure we are on our A game on the day, so that we can take back that 100 meter goal to the wonderful island of Jamdong. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Big up.